Alright, so earlier last week, I was filming with my mom and dad at the Barndominium that they are getting very close to being done with. And like the worst thing in the world happened, we lost all audio, which really sucks when you're trying to take a long format video. And we had the microphone on my dad's hat. You can kind of see it on the right side. It did not work. So I'm going to recreate what they were saying to you. My mom right now, she's talking about that swing. She really likes that swing. She's like, look at that swing. It's so cool. And then she was like, oh, just don't mind the mess. It's really messy over here. We're still in the middle of construction. If anybody can read lips, that'd be great. I think I was like, oh, why don't you show me around? And so we walk inside. They start talking about these doors right here. You can see they're, I want to say 8 foot tall, 10 foot maybe. I'll have to double check. But they look really good. They always remind me of Jurassic Park. So you come in, she's talking about the doorknobs. She's like, look, they're real pretty, real cool. They're probably really functional too. So he's talking about the ceiling, I think, there, from where he's looking. Probably talking about the insulation. So they're talking about what they're going to do for their ceiling. They haven't decided yet. They've got a couple options before them. And they're also just got their insulation done recently. So that was some good spray foam there. Long run, that's your best bet, by the way. If you're asking, what should I do my Barndominium with? That is spray foam. That's going to be your best bet. And cost and energy savings. So right here, he's saying, like, oh, I don't want to do this video, but I will, because it'll help. I love you, blah, blah, blah. And then as we pan around here, we're seeing, this is kind of what we're working on today for a little bit there. So these beams and posts up there, they're going to make the banister. Lots of cool work that we did there. You'll see some videos of Jacob cutting some steel there for the little banister metal points. We're talking about the sheetrock. That got done just a couple weeks ago. And then they did the texturing. They were actually doing that texturing, I want to say 2 days before this video was filmed. You can see we had red guarded that bathroom in there, I think. We're going to head over there and say, there we go, look at that. Man, I know what I'm up to. That GoPro was set up. We did a time lapse. You guys should be able to see that in a little bit as well. And so they're talking about the bathroom, what we're going to be doing there, the tile. My dad, he had to search for a light, so lots of holes there. But that's what happens sometimes. The electrical biz, you think you know where the wire's at, and you don't. And so I'd actually put the lights up in that other room. Notice there were only 4 holes. So she's talking about what they're going to be doing in there as far as the tile and how they're actually going to be living in that guest bedroom where I did the lights. And that's why we were in a rush to finish that bathroom up for them so they could move in and continue working, you know what I mean? So right now we're talking about the upstairs, I believe. And he's probably saying something like, oh yeah, you can see what we're going to do up there is have the built-ins on the back of the wall right there. He's probably kind of discussing the layout as well. So those stairs, Levi did some really good carpentry. In fact, on all these beams up there that you see, Levi was hand cutting them, hand crafting them. This one right here in particular, he did a really cool little notch. So, 40-50% of the wood at the base right there is actually cut out. Same with those other ones there. Looks super cool. So we're walking around. We're going to look over here. We've got those banisters. We pieced and pushed them together. It was some good craftsmanship, some good carpentry, if I do say so myself. There's Jacob. Hey, Jacob. Talking about the exposed beams. So when they actually put the ceiling up, those beams will be exposed, as well as 2 beams down the side on the ground level, which look really cool. And I think I was telling them right there, hey, don't worry, your mic's going to catch everything even though I'm far away, so just keep on talking like I'm right next to you. And that was a lie, because the mic did not work. That was on me. You can see they got a bunch of plastic on the ground. What that does is help prevent all the dirty, nasty junk that gets put up on the framing side whenever you're doing the woodworking, the wood cutting, and all the sheetrocking and all the insulation. Every little thing you can imagine that gets put on the floor whenever you're building a house, that tarp helps get rid of and make sure that it's not staining your concrete the whole time. Because ultimately they are going to do a concrete floor. They're going to stain it and seal it. So they're not doing any kind of extra flooring down there as far as like wood planks or tile or anything. It's going to look really nice. We'll show you that later. Look at Jacob. There he is. He's probably like, oh, my hand's really dirty. He was working really hard that day, actually. Dad's just looking cool, hands in the pockets. Cool guy, doesn't look at explosions. Mom's washing her hands. I'm not sure what she was doing. She helped all day. I'm not sure what she was doing right before that. She was digging through a lot of boxes, going through junk. So right now, we're talking about kind of, I think, the plans for, hey, when are we going to be done here? And they're expecting within the next 2 months or so, next month and a half. So we're getting real close to the end. And overall, the build was really, really quick. And you guys kind of been watching since the beginning, that first foundation pour video that we did just a couple months back. So they're talking about when they're actually going to be getting into the house and when the expectation for final walkthrough is going to be. That is one of the exposed beams right there that'll actually be showcased whenever everything's put up. Like you can already see, it's the sheetrock's already up, so that's what it's going to look like. She's talking about her kitchenette there and the fake island. See, I made a joke. You guys won't be able to hear it, though. Timing and context was everything. It was funny. We all laughed. So this is going to be their master bedroom when everything's said and done. They got those 2 windows facing out. When the sun comes up, it's going to be really nice. Here's their master bath. Super, super cool. I love that bathtub. It's freaking awesome. That's going to be a little toilet right there in the corner in that little closet. That's going to be a walk-in shower behind my dad there. So another big giant window into the master bath. They're going to be able to look out outside of that and on the back patio. Super cool. I think they're talking about the water fixtures they're going to attach. It's going to be one of the rainfall showers dropping down from the top. They're going to have like a little chandelier light, I believe, on top up there. So you can see we still got, plugs and switches and all that kind of junk to do. And back in that other corner is going to be their vanity. That's my dad's side. There's that walk-in shower. That's going to be a walk-in closet. I try to show it off here, but it's pretty dang dark. Can't really see very much, not going to lie. And the other side over there is going to be my mom's vanity. So again, you got the outside just looking straight in the back. My wife and I actually got married right in that backyard. Not really like for the ceremony, but for the after party. That's where we hung out. Just like 50 feet away. Super cool. So when you go visit your grandparents and go visit your parents, you get to see all those memories. On that other side, there's the kitchen that we're walking through. Will be the kitchen one day. To the right of that will be the laundry room and a pantry. And then this is their back patio. So a huge amount of covered area. Looks fantastic. That TV actually got replaced this weekend that I'm talking in the future from. And it is a nice big TV. Looks great. Got a sound bar. Super, super cool. That's going to be his outdoor grill area right there. He's like, oh, it's going to be the best. It's going to have this thing and that thing. And then it's going to be looking cool. It's like super awesome. Best thing ever. That's how I plan things. Look right there. Look up high. Look up. Look, no, down low now. See that? Super cool. Look at it. Oh, dang. No, it is going to be cool. We're going to help him out. Get some cool stuff. Going to have countertops, a sink. I think his Blackstone grill's already right there. Right now it's being used mostly for just storage of junk. We got speakers outside, so that's nice. Anytime we're working out there, we kind of got our own music going, which is cool. Rocking chairs, real nice. Outdoor patio furniture there. Look at that backyard view. Again, that's that little pedestal back there where we got married. I think I was like, oh yeah, one more final shot, go over there and sit in the rocking chairs, look cute. And then they sit down, and I'm like, oh, pretend you guys like each other, get close. And they're like, ha 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 ha. See, they're laughing. Again, context, timing. Then I was like, all right, pose for the shot. It's going to look real pretty. I was like, oh, look. That's super cool. And I was like, let me get another angle. You guys are getting the real background scoop. And that's about it. So I hope you guys like the walkthrough. I'll try to do Jacob's head right there. You see him? He's just popping in the background. I was like, poke your head in, dude. But yeah, we'll see you soon.